today.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 33 yards that time.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays, takes a starch right out of them.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And some nifty running right away as he'll get this up past the 30. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Etienne up the middle. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll get that underneath Etienne. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Alexander. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, they took the shot. Didn't get it. There's definitely a difference here because they had a chance to get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding him to 3. Psychologically, maybe a win for the defense. The kick by Sanders is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. He'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. He'll look to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. The Niners at 10-1 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
Jackson will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Myers. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again.
And this incomplete. An excellent play downfield on the football. Might have had a shot to pick it off even, but it's 2nd down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the 1st down at the Cardinals' 32.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. On play action, they'll throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His 21st touchdown of the season.
And the Niners are able to stretch out their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Another toe for Etienne.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Running out of the gun with Etienne.
And down inside the 35 he goes to the 32-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Up the middle they go. McMillan. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Myers. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
They'll run with Etienne.
And Takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Only able to gain a couple. There, and that'll make it 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. A big play there for the Niners. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great play there. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra. Point right down the middle, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this 1st half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the... And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. So So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Extra point forthcoming. And the lead is up to 18 now. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Very quick throw. He's got Myers.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back to throw now on first down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They'll look to throw again.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
They'll throw now on the final play. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
1 second, all that remains.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit
halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times.
And this throw will be intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Not the way you...
Vision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down. A handoff for Etienne. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that'll get the deficit down to 15.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
There he goes, left side.
Down the left sideline.
Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 77 yards.
And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
With the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Here's a give to Etienne.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here. Now a handoff running through the middle. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And this is incomplete. Well played defensively, nearly had the interception, but it's second down.
A handoff as they run the counter play.
And he'll get about 3 out of that, up to the 39-yard line. Now third down and 7.
They'll look to throw here.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
The football going back over to Arizona now. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 4.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. High throw, but the catch is made.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Hilton goes in motion right.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the 49ers extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Looking to throw. Pushes past him. The Cardinals on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Now back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Myers. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on to kick it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown from 19 yards away. And the 49ers add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. They'll set up to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. They're going to look to throw.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll set up a throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now. He's been terrific so far. Fielded at the 20. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field.
I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
And if they do go and get more, oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim it.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play there for the Niners. 46 yards. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now this throw caught left side. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He'll drop that underneath to Etienne.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Well, these 2 division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the visiting Niners who won that ball game, so they'll look to make
a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Well, San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Back to throw here. And this one is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for San Francisco, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Arizona, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead, they fall to 5-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.